what the fruit from 710 ESPN stage at X-Fest. Here are Dave Denholm and Brando.
Thank you, voice man. It is Action Sports at 710 ESPN. We are live at X Games 15 at the Home Depot Center, just outside the Moto X, the super fantastic, terrific Moto X final.
Supercross is going on right now. James Stewart, hopefully, he's
a
taking
favor
care
to
of business
that,
over
certainly.
there. I would hope so. In his first X Games, this guy won 24 out of 24 races last year, so
that's pretty good.
He's ready to go.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Joining us on the stage, speaking of not too bad, from the rally car world, it's Matthew Johnson. Matthew, thanks for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Yeah, totally. I love to talk about rally.
Are you enjoying yourself so far here at X Games 15?
I am, but it's not been without surprises.
And would you care to share a surprise or two, or keep it clean now? We're on the radio.
Yeah, for sure. We we're a little bit late in the game getting the car tuned and a lot of the suspension and stuff set up, and then finally on our qualifying run, I had the most brilliant run going I could imagine. I was as happy as I could be in the car, and something, I don't know, made a noise, made a cut or whatever, and I took my eyes off of where I was going and looked down for a moment. And with as fast as the cars are now, with the X Games setup for these cars,
sure,
you're going way faster than you usually are in a normal rally. Looked down for a sec, looked back up, and I was 15 feet past where I should have been on the brakes.
Ooh.
And man, that was no fun.
Oh man. Well, we're glad you're here in one piece, that's for sure.
Thanks.
As we talk to Matthew Johnson from Rally Car here on 710 ESPN at 710ESPN.com. It's Action Sports here at the X Games. Dave Denholm and Brando. Matthew, pretty interesting story just to get here this year for you. I mean, a tough economy.
Yep.
Things are, tough in all over the world of sports, and the X Games are certainly not immune to that. Tell us how you even got here.
Well, we've been busting butt for a while to sort something out. And like you said, we made tons of friends, spoke to some great companies and some folks that wanted to work with us, and just their hands were tied. They just couldn't do what it took to be able to work with us for this event and support us to get us out here from the East Coast and all that. So, in the 11th hour, we said, well, we're going to use some eBay action here. So we put the listing potential on eBay, and that started some conversations. People that were fans that I just didn't know who to call, fans and had money and had companies, weren't aware of our situation. But by putting that on eBay and putting myself up for sale, we created the right amount of commotion, and attention to put some deals together.
Well, that's fantastic. Great story.
I'd love to be just cruising eBay looking for like an alarm clock or a pair of Nikes, and all of a sudden a rally car racer comes along. This rally field in particular, it seems like each year there's a new guy added to the fray who maybe doesn't have a background in the sport, and now you see Ken Block, Travis Pastrana have become permanent fixtures, obviously. Dave Mira, Brian Deegan. Talk a little bit about these guys that maybe come from a pseudo background of this, but then jumping in. What's that challenge like?
For those guys, the challenge, I think things get really difficult as you find out yourself in a bad spot. Dave Mira actually trained me how to do a backflip, right? I can ride in, I can probably do right now 6 out of 10 backflips, right? But when things are going wrong, I don't really know what's going wrong. When things are going right, no problem, I got it. And for these new guys without the seat time, they can be given a